Are you serious? Are you serious, guys? We are very serious. We have information just come in. I know now we've been tracking. There's been 21 missiles fired by the Houthis, one of which has got through and hit Tel Aviv. But we have a report. Iran is getting some rockets through into Israel. I'm going to tell you all about that. Give me 1 second. First, let's put a shout out, if I could, for getenergy1.com/Paul. That's getenergy1.com/Paul. Americans have been told for decades that drinking plenty of water is the key to good health. But according to a world-renowned heart surgeon, Dr. Stephen Gundry, this advice could be putting your health at risk. In fact, this groundbreaking research shows there's one specific type of water that could be leading to brain fog, digestive discomfort, stubborn weight gain, and more. He's discovered that millions of people are unknowingly filling their bodies with something that could be wreaking havoc on their gut health and metabolism and more. What's truly alarming is that most people have no idea that they're doing this to themselves every single day, according to Dr. Stephen Gundry. That's why he's recommending you make this one simple tweak to your next glass of water immediately. It takes 30 seconds. It could promote hydration, boost your energy levels, and even support fat loss. Go right now, guys. Click on the link below this video. Go to getenergy1.com/Paul. That's getenergy1.com/Paul. You'll be glad that you did. You'll thank me that you did. All right. Well, yes, you can get your tickets for Zombie Apocalypse, The Return of Legion, and Demonic Forces. What a teaching this will be. 3 hours on Saturday, June 21st. It's live. You can be a part of it live, or you can watch the archives. If you're live, you can even have a chat room, and it's a 3-hour teaching exclusively at my website at paulbegleyprophecy.com. Get your ticket now. Go there and get it. Okay, we have breaking news. 2 breaking news situations, actually 3 now. Another one just hit. First one is we do have confirmation that besides the 21 rockets that the Houthis have fired, and one of those got through and hit in Tel Aviv, we're still waiting to find out if there's any injuries with that one. We have the IDF now is estimating that Iran has fired 150 missiles at Israel today. 2 separate barrages of about 75 rockets each, missiles coming straight out of Iran. About 150 missiles have been fired at Israel today, and of that, 9 of them got through and have made impact into Israel. And of that, some 15 people are wounded. Some are serious, according to medics. So 150 missiles have been fired by Iran into Israel. 9 have got through and have made impact. And of that, 15 people are wounded in Israel. We don't know exactly which towns or villages that has happened, but it has happened. We're going to keep a close eye on this. This war is really heating up. Matter of fact, the IDF 15 minutes ago, now the report about the Iranian rockets, that was just released 16 minutes ago. The report, though, 15 minutes ago, is that the IDF says civilians in some parts of the country of Israel are allowed to come out of their shelters, but to remain very close. I'd be careful with that. I really would. But there's certain parts of the country of Israel is not being targeted. Those people are being told they can come out, but they better feel very careful about it, okay? Very, very careful. Now, Emmanuel Macron, 5 minutes ago, Emmanuel Macron of France has just spoken and says Iran is responsible for destabilizing the region. French President Emmanuel Macron says that Iran bears heavy responsibility for the destabilization of the Middle East and that it had pushed ahead with an unjustified nuclear program, but he also urged restraint after Israel struck Iran. After a day of talks with regional and international leaders following Israeli strikes on the Iranian military targets, notably its nuclear sites, Macron says Iran was close to a critical point in acquiring the nuclear weapons. So Iran has consistently denied seeking nuclear weapons, but they have lied. Iran bears a heavy responsibility for the destabilization of the Middle East, says Emmanuel Macron. Iran is continuing to enrich uranium without any civilian justification and to the levels that are very close to what is needed for a nuclear device, he said. And while he urged restraint, Macron acknowledged that resuming diplomatic efforts, specifically the United States negotiations on a nuclear deal with Iran that started 2 months ago, would be difficult to do now. The current situation has a risk uncontrolled escalation, he said, adding that Iran's activities have threatened Europe. And he didn't say how, but I would think it involves Russia. A warning of a possible impact on a global economy. Macron said France would defend Israel if it was attacked by Iran, as it had done in the past. But he had ruled out taking part in any operation against Iran. And I can confirm that Iran is helping shoot down rockets that are coming from Iran. France is helping shoot down incoming rockets that are headed toward Israel. We also can confirm the United States is also shooting down rockets that have been fired from Iran at Israel. Warning of a possible impact on the global economy. Also, France and Israel traditionally are very close allies, have had frosty relationship lately in recent months, with Macron increasingly critical of Israel's war in Gaza. But Macron says France's support for Israel was not unconditional and that Paris has the right to disagree with some of Israeli government's decisions because they are sometimes against Israel's security interests, okay? So this is where we're at. But the breaking news here is certainly, and I'm getting a call right now by Israel Hall. Izzy, are you there? Israel, are you there?
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
I'm here.
Good. Hang on. Can I? I'm live on the air right now about these 150 rockets that Iran has fired into Israel, and there's 15 Israelis hurt. Let me see if I can plug you in. I've never done this before, so this is the first time. Let's see if it works. No, it won't. This has to have a C. Okay, but I think we can hear you. So go ahead. Tell us, what do you got?
Well, there's a third round of missiles coming back from Iran to Israel. Most of them are getting intercepted over, Iraq, Syria, Jordan, and the NATO, the United States, and the French, actually. Macron came out and said that they would help shoot down missiles that were coming into Israel. They wouldn't help Israel do their launches against Iran, but they would help shoot missiles down that were coming in. One did hit in Tel Aviv.
Yes.
And
that actually, the one that hit in Tel Aviv, you got footage of, and I've uploaded that on my Patreon channel. So if you go to Patreon, you can see the rocket when it hits Tel Aviv. But go ahead, Izzy. Thank you.
Gotcha. There were 10 impacts this last round, or the second round. 150 missiles were launched. There's around 10 impacts in central Israel. So now what's going on is the Israelis told the Iranians, if you target our people, if you respond, if you hit our civilians, we're going to kill Khamenei, and we're going to annihilate your oil infrastructure, your oil refineries for your economy.
Yeah.
So now they're going to retaliate and do that.
All right. Well, that's going to put everything on high alert. This war is escalating, folks, and we're going to continue to keep a close eye on it. throughout the day and the night, whatever it takes. Izzy, I'm so sorry. I should have answered it on one of my phones, but it actually rang on the Heidi's iPad. So
that's okay.
That's okay. So they couldn't hardly hear you too good, but I appreciate this update because it's very interesting and very important news. One missile did get through. Oh, by the way, guys, Iran has fired 150 missiles. According to the IDF, 150 missiles have been fired from Iran into Israel. 9 of them have impacted Israel. 15 Israelis are hurt. And as Israel Hall just said, one Houthi rocket got in and hit Tel Aviv. I don't know if anybody's hurt in Tel Aviv, but the rocket that hit Israel Hall sent me video of that, and I've actually posted that video on my Patreon channel. You can go there right now and watch it. You'll see that rocket coming in. You'll see several rockets were coming in from the Houthis, and Israel's trying to knock them all down. One gets through and hits into Tel Aviv. Israel, do you know if anybody was hurt in Tel Aviv?
Yeah, there's one that was moderately hurt and 4 that were just minor. So that's all we know for right now.
Okay, so one person hurt and 4 others minor injuries, but one person hurt. That's the Tel Aviv report. So the war is on, folks, and it's starting to branch out because now the Americans are shooting down rockets, the French are shooting down rockets, and I got a feeling you're going to see Jordan. You may see Saudi Arabia. You may see an expansion here a little bit. I'm just kind of predicting that, but let's wait and see exactly what happened. The airport is closed at Tel Aviv. The Ben Gurion airport is closed, and also so is Iraq's airport, and there might be another one.
Laura Loomer said 20 minutes ago, Iranian missiles have destroyed several apartment complexes in Tel Aviv.
Okay, so that's probably part of that 15 people injured, maybe, or, so that could be. 9 rockets from Iran got through. I got that report a few minutes ago, and 15 Israelis were injured. So that might have been part of that, or that might be new. We'll just have to wait and see. Yeah. All right, Izzy. Appreciate it.
All right, Pastor.
I'll talk at you later. Okay, and guys, stay with us right here on this channel and pray. Please pray for the peace of Jerusalem. You'll prosper. God said that. Pray for peace. But at the same time, pray for protection for those that are in the middle of this war. It has begun. It is on. Bible prophecy. You can't stop it. You just can't.